Hi, I'm Mike Nelson with Thoughts from the Driver's Seat, and I'm in Pennsylvania right now, where I usually am when we're shooting these videos, but the last couple of weeks I was out visiting family in the desert Southwest. I was in a suburb of Las Vegas and I was in a suburb of Salt Lake City. Both times I rented a Tesla, and I had some experiences, and I thought you'd want to know a little bit about them. So the first Tesla was rented in a town called Summerlin, in Nevada, and it was a Model 3. And I said to the person at the Hertz counter, "Does this have Autopilot?" Which is kind of a silly question for me to ask because I know they all have Autopilot. She responded though, "No, it does not," or "No, it's turned off." I forget, but there was some indication that no, you're not going to have Autopilot, which I was more curious than anything else. I got in the car and I got on the highway and I hit the stalk twice and the car went in autopilot. And I thought, well, that's really strange. I wonder why they don't know that autopilot works in these cars. Which leads to the second story. So a few days later, I go to visit one of my other sons, and he's in Salt Lake, and I get another Model 3 from Hertz. And I mentioned to the people at the Hertz counter I had this unusual experience of asking if autopilot was functional in the last car, and that they told me no, but in fact it was. So they said, "We're told as part of our jobs to tell people it does not work. We have a lot of people who come in here afterwards and tell us that the car was in an accident, but it wasn't their fault. The Tesla did not work appropriately." And then we all got a chuckle out of that. I, of course, told them what I do, which led to a discussion of the data being beamed to the cloud after an accident. And according to the Hertz employees, they actually get to see, after an accident, the data and the video being sent from the car to the cloud, just like any normal consumer would. So that's food for thought for those people that are thinking about what data goes where, but also on the score of risk management, you have to think about car rental companies now having access to data and being able to evaluate what happened in an accident. Well, I'll have more about that trip out west because there's another story involving a car accident, but I'll save that for later. Until then, this is Mike Nelson. I'll see you on the road ahead. Zoom, zoom.